the Crushers will be Dave Watson. It's also probably a risk with Don Saunders as the 5'8", but also Craig Wilson will probably provide a fair bit of variation. But there's a player out here hurt. Yeah. Looks like that.
He's called timeout, Matt Hewitt, straight away.
Well, it looks as though Clinton O'Brien, from that hit up, I would say that Paul Langmack might have copped a hip.
Here it comes. Oh, head clash. The top of the head of O'Brien, smack into the jaw of Langmack. And he's come off second best, has the West's captain. Of course, a wealth of experience, Paul Langmack, 31 years of age. They got home 28 points to 6.
It's a fair effort by Steele Richards. He just came up with a good release, and he was there to hit it up again. Here's Wilson. He'll probably use the grubber kick.
Over the top. Let's see what they can get out of this. Oh, an ugly bounce. And that's a try. That's an early one to Egar. Wait for the referee's decision. Yes, he awards it. That was a perfectly placed kick and a horror bounce for Andrew Leeds.
Well, it was a perfectly placed bounce, wasn't it? Because, Andrew Leeds probably has the best anticipation of any fullback, and unfortunately he hasn't got the ability to get across here and cover this.
Here it comes. This is Wilson. He's onside. The outside backs. He goes across Leeds and it just bounces away from him, and too quick as Egar. Let's have a look at it again, Arthur, from
here. He takes it up. They work the play to the 50 and he takes it up there. And Andrew Leeds has a fair bit of ground, but he looks as though he's got it covered. But this often happens with the rugby league football.
So first blood to the Crushers. Michael Egar scoring to give them 4 points to 0 lead. Watson, 31-year-old former Kiwi international. He too just back from injury. Hudson makes a good dart from dummy half. He's into the clear. He's only got Leeds to beat and runs straight into him.
Yeah, great work by Jason Hudson. As we see a chance here.
Quick play the ball, and it's Shipkovsky skirting to within 18 metres of the line. So a great start here by the Crushers.
They've got good width here as they go to the right.
Ball comes wide. It's now with Antonic. Tries to straighten the attack. Howard comes in and helps his teammate. Crushers still going wide. Wilson again, a kick behind the defence. Leeds this time. Now the Magpies go wide. Crowd appealing for a penalty, wants them onside. Good offload from Billy Dunn to Lang.
Yeah, the big problem at the moment is they don't seem to...
Oh, what about that for a bounce? And they're going to get a try out of that. That's Kevin McGuinness. Well, we've seen 2 kicks and 2 horror bounces for the fullback. That one popped up beautifully for McGuinness, and the Magpies are over to level the score.
Well, they seem to be lost for options, didn't they? And Darren Burns who takes the ball up, and I'm just wondering, he's just onside. And of course, McGuinness following up, and as we said before, a rugby league ball can do some strange things.
Well, you couldn't blame poor old Jason Hudson there. Doyle putting the kick, hoping for the bounce, and look at that one, it bounced perfectly for Kevin McGuinness, and he crosses for a 4-pointer.
Yeah, it looked as though that was pretty easy, but unfortunately for Jason Hudson, he was off balance. He had to make a turn. He was confronted by McGuinness, and he just took a little hand off to get rid of Jason Hudson, but I don't blame Jason Hudson for that miss. It's strange, they just seem to be lost. Of course, he's a Cootamundra boy, and I'm sure Dad will be down there watching on his Optus.
Here's Kennedy again, taking on the defence, and a good ball to Hasler. They keep it alive here. The ball inside to Leeds, not the fastest man in rugby league. He comes to the defence, takes the tackle, and decides to wait for the other options. Now, deep on attack, McGuinness. No, they go from dummy half. Georgialis finds Ken McGuinness. Out to Kevin McGuinness. Warning's almost over. The defence almost turned him over and threw him over the line. This is the last one. What will they do here? Doyle. Doyle goes wide, and it comes out to Kennedy. Kennedy to Lang, one-on-one here. He takes on Hudson. The ball back inside. They're looking for their second try, and a couple of metres short. That was James Smith put into touch.
Yeah, very exciting passage of play here where they just, on the last tackle, West decide to run the football, but also very good defence from the Crushers. You see
There
the
it
ball
is.
out here. Here's a Siri Lang here, almost standing Jason Hudson up. Gets the ball back inside. Jimmy Smith there. A very good tackle by, is that Nathan Solodjinkin?
Yep.
From Mackay.
Watts just hung on long enough for Kennedy to finish off. Now Tevan. They've got numbers out here, West. What'll they do? Hudson, nice stepping, beats 2-3, gets a lovely ball away to Antonic. He's collared 10 metres short. Now the Crushers, a big chance. Tevan comes out to Saunders. The wide ball to Egar. On to Shifkovsky. Stands, turns, heads back in field, straightens, and he's met 10 metres short of the line. Now it comes out to Tevan. Again, numbers out here for the Crushers. It's come off a Western Suburbs leg. I don't think he'll play 6 to go. No, he hasn't, the referee. And that'll go over the dead ball line, just.
Yeah, once again, an exciting pass to play, but Busy Hasler coming up to take the quick tap. The crowd yelling out, get onside, as Big Billy Dunn just powers up the field.
He hasn't run that far since his junior days, Billy Dunn. It's a great run. Gets them to within 10 metres of the halfway line, and Doyle goes on with it. They've made 30, 40 metres in 2 tackles, the Magpies. Now Skandalis. He gains a couple of more. Got the Crushers stretched at the moment. Leads the wrap around. George Arliss, Kevin McGuinness. George Arliss now. Hasler. What can the veteran do? He scored their only try against Illawarra last week in the 6-2 win. Some nice footwork there. But it all comes to a stop for George Arliss. 25 metres out. Doyle again goes high. It's a pretty good bomb. Watson has to run. And in the end, Hudson jumps up and this time makes a good take.
That was a tremendous bomb by Adam Doyle, and I say a lot of courage shown by Jason Hudson, but he did get good protection from Dave Watson.
Here it comes. He's underneath it all the time. Hudson screaming across.
Almost like a Gene Miles bomb, wasn't it?
Western Suburbs, safety first early in the tackle count. Millard now back inside to Howard. He offloads to Hasler. He switches. Millard now, he's only a couple of metres short. Under a lot of pressure now, the Crushers. Hasler darts from dummy half. Can't get the ball down. 3 of them to hold him up. George Arliss. Done. There's a hole there. Straight through it. That's the second try for the Western Suburbs Magpies. Too easy, Arthur.
That was too easy, and the Crushers guilty of not shifting off their line.
8-4 to Wests.
I think that really the problem was that the Crushers expect.
Billy Dunn, the 27-year-old, used to play with the Illawarra
Too
Steelers.
easy. Mark Prothero guilty. Very poor tackle there by Mark, and Mark hoping more than anything that the ball was going to be shifted. But you see where Aaron Newell had to go across. That tackle had been made by Mark Prothero. In the end, it seemed a simple try.
I hate to say it, but he was beaten by pace by Bill Dunn.
Well, he was more guilty of not shifting.
Not moving.
Yeah.
Western Suburbs getting all the penalties, 2-1, 6-3 the penalties when they lost the first couple early.
Well, he made up for Nathan Solodjinkin. He just hit Jimmy Smith with a bone cruncher.
There's the workaholic, 27-year-old Billy Dunn. Again, they switch the point of attack. Here's Lane Mack with options again. Decided to take them on himself. Hasler, long ball. George Arliss, another long ball. Doyle. And the defence holds. They're only 5 metres out now, the Magpies. McGuinness to Leeds. This is the final tackle. Comes inside. Doyle again. Looks for the high ball. Perfectly weighted again, and it beats everybody. Yep. 35 metres out, the Crushers. It comes now. Tevan, he goes high, the midfield bomb. Leeds is underneath it. They're coming through. Oh, well taken under pressure. Fullback on fullback.
Yeah, it's a good feeling to know that you've got someone like Andrew Leeds back there.
Skirt from dummy half by Willis. Here it is.
Andrew just taking his eyes. And it was Dave Watson coming through. Fullback on fullback. You don't often see that, but gee.
Kennedy put him to ground. 30 metres out the South Queensland Crushers.
The ball's being stripped there. Play on.
Play on. Here's a chance. Solodjenkin, 8 metres out. Now to Teven. Lined out deep again. Oh, and they go wide, and it's gone to nobody. That was a shocker from Wilson.
Yeah, I really believe they went the wrong way. It was because Wilson was out here. You know, it just seems to go wherever Wilson is. But the idea was probably right a bit, but they weren't up there flat. They were too deep, Hudson and Toshak.
Trying to make up for that horror pass. Smith, he sighted a gap, starting to stride. He's got Bill Dunn in support, and Bill went the wrong way. He's tackled by Watson. He's hanging on to him. This could be a bin. Matt Hewitt showing a lot of patience. Dave Watson claiming he was held down.
Yeah, that passage of play.
20 metres out. No, 10 metres out. Hasler, Georgialis, Dunn. He's done a mountain of work, Billy Dunn.
So is the little bloke that was under him.
Antonic. Now Doyle, he straightens, he finds a hole. Bickerstaff hangs on. Antonic over the top. They're only metres short. It's a dreadful play, the ball. Let's play on now. Langmack looking inside. Smith, a lovely flop. It goes to Skandalis. Palms off. They're throwing passes everywhere here, the Magpies. And McGuinness, he's tackled 5 metres short. Hasler now darts. He'll go all the way. Desi Hasler, can he get it down? Let's wait for it.
He's got the water fly.
Oh, that's great individual skills from Desi Hasler. He's got it down all right. Got inside another 4 points, and now the Magpies lead 14-4.
Great try. You see Des Hasler popping in here. There was a lot of pressure on the Crushers' defence, but one of the markers went to sleep there. It was Michael Egar, and it just emphasises the experience of Des Hasler and also the strength.
He's taken 3 blokes over. He's beat the first one, Cole Shivkovsky, and then 3 of them there trying to hold him up. And no luck at all. It was Saunders, Watson, and Egar. Desi Hasler. There he is. He's what a marvel, Arthur. He's 36 years of age.
He really looks after himself, Des. He's back into this game, but I think they do lack a bit of mobility in their forwards. And Saunders maybe going up into the lock forward position. They could get that. Well, we'll see a penalty going against West here as Quinton O'Brien objects to the tackle by Adam Doyle.
Want to be careful here, O'Brien. To be called out and spoken to, I would say, both players. Hewitt. Only a quick word. There it is again, Arthur. He goes up. He's met. Penalty now going. Will go the Crusher. Oh, he got one there. Doyle slipped one in.
Doyle.
Then knees over the top of him, so he couldn't get up and play the ball.
Yeah, it was really nothing.
Early in the second half, South Queensland heading towards the Magpies line. Saunders back inside. The dummy from Toshak. Will he go all the way? Just ran out of support. What a good tackle in the end.
They're all offside here. They think they've gone the wrong way.
Still.
Well, they've gone the wrong way once again, you know, and I just think that because Wilson's this way, they're going out the right way, but this should have gone the first pass.
They're throwing it around like a hot potato, the Crushers. Now Wilson finds Egar, steps inside Dunn, and is met by the cover. Langmack brought him down. Over the top was Georgialis. What can they do here? Retchless. Back inside. Watson spins around. Now it goes out wide to Antonic. And Leeds ever safe. Takes him down. This is the final tackle. They go to the short side. It's going to break down. Here's a front rower putting in a grubber kick. It's a pretty good one. Oh, get there.
That could have been a penalty try. I think that should have been. He was definitely held back.
That was Watson. Gee, that was close. Here it comes, Arthur.
I feel as though he was hampered here on the way through. I know that you can go shoulder for shoulder, but gee. But no.
Oh,
Well
just
done,
got his hand on it in the end. Scandalous, I think it was.
What an effort from the front rower.
Well, that would have brought tears to your eyes. A front rower putting in the grubber kick and a front rower diffusing it.
Oh, I would have been.
Arthur beats it.
But that was an enterprising
bit of
attacking play from Crushers, but there we see Clinton O'Brien catching Desi Hasler with a forearm, in which Desi probably would, because he has a tendency to go high. We see still
Restless gets a great ball away this time. Toshak.
Good support play. There's a chance you think, I think they've gone the wrong way again.
It's still on out wide. They go back inside. Teven. They're switching the point of attack. Wilson goes straight ahead. He's met over the top by Dunn, and it all breaks down again. Well, they're putting on some pressure. Can they get some points? Watson darts out.
Try.
There. Oh, yes. They finally converted possession into points. Dave Watson darted out too quick, caught the defence napping, and they get their second try.
Well, this is their best play. They had a wide back line set. Everyone expected the ball to go wide. Dave Watson, they were all, and the dummy halves, the markers went to sleep.
There it is.
Billy Dunn there, and we also see both second rowers.
Yep, Dunn and Kennedy and Des Hasler trying to hold him up. No luck. He got that momentum going and was always going to be hard to beat. Yeah. Hard to stop.
Well, the Crushers needed that. They needed to hit back early in the first half. They scored.
First attempt. See if he can slot this one over. Takes plenty of time. Good contact. Oh, it's hit the upright. No luck. So.
Right, because they had players coming up. Here's Tommy with his reserve grade coach, Jason Alchin. He's looking very concerned too, Tommy. He never changes, does he?
Well, this is his last full week with the Magpies. Of course, he goes on State of Origin duty as of tomorrow. So he'd be looking for the 2 points, because they're only a win outside of the 7, the Magpies. Had a dreadful start to the season. Lost 5 of their first 6 games, must 4. This is the final tackle for them, 30 metres out. Georgalis goes for the midfield bomb. Toshak takes it comfortably, gives it to Hudson. He stands up the defence. He's got Kennedy to beat. He beats him. There's a prop chasing him. Scandalous. What a great tackle.
No, he was very quick. That's a great effort by Scandalous. Now, he doesn't want to give away a penalty. He's going into the sin bin. Now, this is a sin bin offence.
Well, he's not sending him. He's showing great patience here. Is Matt Hewitt, the referee. Here's the bust. It's a good offload, and he's got great feet, as we mentioned in the first half. He beats Kennedy. Now here's a front rower coming across and just grabs him. Kennedy comes over the top, and the two of them make sure he doesn't get up and play it.
Well,
that's got to be a penalty.
Well, it had to be a sin.
The ground. You've got to be careful. Matt Hewitt has got to be running out of patience with this ruling. Siri Lang's got a bit of room. He steps inside Bickerstaff, who comes again and puts him down. Now Western Suburbs looking to hit back after conceding an early try in the second half. They spread it wide. Good hands from Leeds, who picks up. Willis goes straight. Oh, and he's very close. The referee checking with the touch judge. He's going to award a try. The Crushers are blowing up. Wests are happy. Let's have a look. Gee, with some good finish here from Darren Willis.
It is a good finish, but gee, it's poor defence by the Crusher winger. He didn't come off his line.
Here they go. They spread it wide Wests. Some good hands here. Doyle gets it out to Kennedy. A good quick pass picked up by Leeds. Now he's got 1 in front of him and 4 coming across. Does he get it down in time? That's the question.
Yeah, once again, but I think well, it was Dave Watson. I'm a little bit disappointed, Dave Watson. We can't see from there, but it looks as though he has got the ball down. But a player of Dave Watson's experience had to come out and attack the ball carrier.
On the line is good enough in this situation. Hudson safely reels him in. Final tackle, Leeds. He'll drive it deep. No, he's gone for the midfield bomb. It's come across here to Hudson, to Shivkovsky.
A penalty here against Ego, is it?
Took a player out. Certainly did.
Yeah, you're just wondering whether he deliberately took him out or whether they were both trying to contest the football. It'll be interesting to see this on replay, the high bomb by Andrew Leeds. But what they're saying is that he's deliberately taking out, impeded the chaser. Well, a good halfback like an Adrian Lamb or an Alfie Lang would make an enormous difference.
Steve Bleakley, the coach, he'd love one of those. You don't want to give a rattle at this stage. Things not going their way. They had a conversion, hit the upright. Had a controversial try scored against them. Now penalty as West make ground. The ball goes back inside McGuinness. Good work from George Arliss. He's having a strong game again for the home side. Hasler, they've got some great ball players there. Can get rid of it. Now it goes to Ken McGuinness, back inside to Damien Kennedy. Great offload. Play on, 6 to go. It's touched the crusher, so Luck not running with them again.
Yeah, the ball coming off Clinton O'Brien there.
So they've got a full complement here, Wests. Well done, McGuinness. Would have been forward if he'd have given it to Howard. And a waste of a golden opportunity. Smith. Now. They opt to go wide again. Doyle straightens, takes on the defence. He's 9 metres out. West could just about seal it from here. Howard juggles, reels it in. Langmack goes wide. McGuinness puts on the petrol, gets through some flimsy defence, and that should just about be the ball game.
I think Tommy will be a lot happier. Ken McGuinness, that was inevitable, really. It was just weight of possession once again. And the Maggies receiving another set of 6 after a touch. We see the ball going. What's Harvey Howard trying to do here? And Harvey just shuffles the ball onto Langmack, and of course just too many numbers on the outside, and pretty poor tackle there by the Crushers players.
Yeah, let's have a look at it again. He juggles here, gets control. Langmack goes wide. One-on-one really, but he goes straight between the 2 defenders and leaves them lying there. Toshak and Wilson, I think, the North's teammates.
Yeah, well, I think he was still looking for the football, wasn't he? He was lucky to grab it.
Maybe that's what confused the Crushers. Well, they've got a commanding lead now, Western Suburbs. 24 points to 8. Leeds trying to squeeze 2 more. 2 from 5. 10 metres in from touch. 22 metres out. That's his shot. Good contact again. Straight over the black dot. So they're happy here at Campbelltown. Why wouldn't they be? They're so
waiting back for the next play.
Antonic.
Go forward.
Watson. No one's running. They're passing. And they're picked off. Siri Lang takes care of his opposite. Saunders now. No one's moving before they pass. They take a step and pass. Now let's see if they can get it rolling. Chance out wide. He steps inside Shifkovsky and he scores! Well, he's
Tommy's not very happy.
He's not happy. He is not happy at all. That gives them some heart. 15 minutes to go. And South Queensland hit back. 26-12 it is, Arthur. That came from nothing.
Well, this is always a bit of a worry that you do relax, and I believe that the West, they became ball watchers. We see the ball shifted very wide, but by the same token, it's we've given Jason Hudson a bit of a rap, but you've got to give Shifkovsky a rap. I do that's a mouthful.
Clinton Shifkovsky. Here we go. Egar. He just passes it out here. He beats Willis and then heads for the corner. There's a push on here. Does he get the ball down before he gets the corner flag? Oh, gee.
Looking at that on replay.
High there.
Yeah, Shane Miller, the man responsible for that high tackle, but he knows only one way to play the game. And here he
Wilson
is.
trapped. Oh, yeah, he's ruled it forward.
Well, I don't know about this one. I think it's, I think the crowd intimidated the referee, and I thought that this ball it was a bit of a line ball.
They tend to do that a bit.
It's
here
good work by Miller. Now that ball has definitely gone back. This is all right,
He's been.
No one saw it that way.
No, they're all shaking their heads up here in the commentary box. Comes wide to Doyle. Kevin McGuinness back inside to Scandalis. Oh, gee, he's good at flopping that ball out the back. And they keep it alive. Millard. He stands in the tackle. They're not putting him to ground. Langmack. What'll he do? Oh, he sets up Ken McGuinness. And he's over for an absolute easy try.
Yeah, Dave Watson looking to the touch judge. He thought that ball, which was held up late by Paul Langmack, was forward. And I think the touch judge received a little bit of abuse from Dave Watson, but it'll be interesting to see here on replay. But here's the result of a good offload here. 2 good offloads. One by Scandala's first.
The flop back.
And then a day later on, Billy Miller, doesn't he come up with a good one? The Goulds, the right foot step in there. The ball around the corner.
That's a beauty. And this is not a bad ball either from Langmack. Bang.
I don't know. Yeah, it might have looked as though it was forward because the tackler pushed Langmack back.
Let's have another look at it. Some great offloads here from West. Langmack, bang.
I think it was okay. That was okay.
Looked fair to me. He's pretty happy. McGuinness, his team's in front.
Hasn't he?
Here they go, trying to finish with a try. Can they do it? It's their last tackle. We're inside the final minute. I think it's gone to someone who wasn't supposed to get it. There you go now. Rubbers. And
no, just missed the other. A little bit unfortunate. The ball just went touch in gold. Just beat the flying feet of Shevkovsky.
Here it is. He had Willis beaten for speed and on the line. On the line's out, Arthur.
Yes.